The theme park season is over, but you're still hoping for maybe a little bit more theme park stuff up here in the north. Well, I have good news for you. We have Kings Island. However, a lot of people are hesitant about this event. So let's talk today about whether or not it is worth it. I hope you're ready. I hope you're excited. Let's go. Now, it is opening day here for Winterfest at Kings Island. And I'm headed in right now. Very excited. It is a cold night. I'm sure the nights will get colder than this even. I was not able to park in Prestige. They told me the Cedar Point Prestige Pass will not get you into Prestige. I'm not sure why that is, but I'm not going to put up a fuss with someone who is manning the station. I'll go talk with someone inside. I'm headed in right now. We're gonna see what all Winterfest 2023 is like. Let's go. They already have warming stations up here at the very front even. Enter from right over here. I don't think there are any IDs needed for this event. That only happens for Halloween weekends. Okay, so I wasn't sure if Kings Island was open for early park entry right now, but it is. It's 4:30 right now. It's actually probably about 4:45 right now. But it is open, so we do have early park entry. I'll try to make it here even earlier tomorrow for the second day of Winterfest. Now, while I'm up here at the front and things are very, very beautiful, I want to talk very quickly about a couple of helpful hints. First of all, when you come in your car and you're on your way in to Kings Island, go to the left, to the left, to the left, to the left. Think Beyonce, to the left, to the left. Everything you own in a box, to the left. It's to the left, to the left, to the left. Because there are so many people that were just waiting there on the right in just this massive, massive line. And if you just go to the left, you're gonna have so much extra space to be able to get in much, much faster. Also, when you come in to the park itself, choose the smaller line for security. There usually is a smaller line. Do not wait in big lines for that kind of stuff. There's no reason to. Get it done and get in the small line. So a lot of times it's the first line that you come into. So in that case, usually when I first come in, it's the line to the left, has a much bigger line. Go in security to the right, because you're skipping over the big line then. So it's a little bit opposite of coming in with your car. And usually in theme parks, to the left is the better option. Like, you always choose to go to the left because people usually go to the right. But in this case, go to the right during security. Also, going to the right when you enter in over here is a really good option too, because most people tend to go to the left because that's where the majority of people enter from. Now today, I'm trying to get as much of a large and encompassing idea of what this park is like. So I just want to come in, I want to see everything, I want to have some fun. We're going to notice all the different pieces. We're going to try to make sure that we hit a show. We're going to try to make sure that we hit several rides. We're going to try to make sure that we hit a couple of different fun, specialized experiences for this event. So I can't wait to go see it all, and I'm just glad to be back here. Let's go. Like the announcement said though, at 5:30 there is the lighting of Kings Island. So everything is already very beautiful, but it's gonna get even more pretty as we continue through. Now, one thing with this is we do have snow globes here. Those are basically cabanas. I believe they're heated. But I think they're like $250, something like that, per group that wants them. Of course, you can divide that up into, I think, something like 8 people if you wanted to do that. So if you're coming with a group of friends, that may be a great option for not a terrible amount of money and a place to warm up. But as you'll see in this video, there are plenty of places where you can warm up regardless, besides just that place. That's a great place though for, you know, grab a drink. You and your friends can just kind of hang out there. But if I'm at the theme park, I want to be finding experiences, not be being in an isolated place where nobody else is. Now, if you can't already tell, we are headed back to Mystic Timbers right now. There's really no awesome way to get to Mystic Timbers because it's right in between the kids area and this pathway here. Either way would be a decent route. Everest, the enormous elf. Hi, Everest. He's so creepy. His voice just makes it so much more unsettling too. Okay, so they really are not open for early park entry then. I thought maybe there were openings. Things were actually open for it. They are not. Obviously there's a line. So I almost grabbed some food, but the food isn't open yet either. So getting here at 4:30, really I'm not sure that there's a point to it, other than for me to be able to tell you that there's not a point to it. 5 minutes before the park opens, and here is the line for Mystic Timbers. I don't think it'll stay this long. Okay, it is 5:05 right now, and Mystic Timbers is still not open, and it should have opened at 5 o'clock. You guys know that 5 minutes without a line moving makes me run away from that ride as fast as possible. I'm very frustrated already why it's not open and not sure what's happening. So I'm gonna wait for just a few more minutes and see, but this is already frustrating. Yeah, so apparently Kings Island wants that line to reach the entire front of the park before they open it. So I'm not doing it. It's 5:08. I'm not waiting any longer. We're gonna go grab a drink back at the bar and grab something to eat because I can get my first meal and then 4 hours from now I can get another meal. But yeah, don't come here for early park entry because that is not worth it. So like I've said before, well, first of all, I love these, but there is a line up at the front door, but no line at the back. So you can easily get in and grab something to drink back here. Okay, so they do have their holiday drinks. I love this with Kings Island. Kings Island has some really fun drinks that they make for every season of the year. But I got the snow globe because it looks the most creative. Later on, I might have to have the Holly Jolly or Santa's hat, but they all look delicious. All right, so I did decide on the Holly Jolly. Instead, we changed that. He said he didn't think that they had the bubble to make, so, but that is definitely worthwhile. I love this bar. Let's go. Like I've said before, they need these warm drinks for Halloween also. These have always been delicious. I'll be nitpicky and say I don't love the cup, but it's so good. It is so good. I love the marshmallows too. But the spice, like usually it would be a bit too sweet for me. But because of the rum chata, it really balances it and gives it a little bit bitter. So it doesn't taste too sweet at all to me. I love it. We've got 4 minutes until the opening ceremonies. I'm not going to make that, but the salad is here now, and it looks absolutely delicious with tomatoes, and it's a pretty large salad too, which is definitely nice. Tomorrow I will be going directly to the lighting, and we'll get a full view of the lighting of this, but this morning or evening today it hasn't worked out the way I maybe would have wanted to, but it does look delicious, and this will allow me to eat both now and later on tonight, which will be really good. All right, let's try this salad. It's so good. I wanted to eat fairly light today because I already had lunch on the way in, and then it's dinner time now, but wanted to get 2 meals, so I'll eat one around 9 o'clock also. Apparently, he made me the wrong drink. So I got the Holly Jolly first, but he got me the Santa's hat. No, I had the Santa's hat first, but now I have the Holly Jolly, which is what I ordered. I didn't know. I didn't taste raspberry, unless that's the tang I felt in the back of my throat. It was very nice of him to get me another one, though. That was the right order, I guess, but... And I didn't even notice the difference. They're both so good, though. I mean, sample them, let you know that they're amazing. Both of these are very good. This one is maybe a bit more bitter than the Santa's hat, which I suppose would make sense, because it doesn't have the sweet in it of the raspberry. Delicious meal gotten. And now I'm on my way out to Mystic Timbers for what I'm assuming is going to be a pretty decently long line. We'll look at it though, because it may not be. And if it is too long, yeah, it's too long. Yeah, we don't want to wait in that right now. I think tonight it'll get a lot lower. So we're going to hit a flat ride or two. And then we're going to go hit a show. This whole park is just so beautiful for Christmas time. I love seeing the tree and all the different lights. Every section is a little bit different. It's beautiful. We're going to come hit Dodgem. I don't know why they only have one lane open for Dodgem here, but it's not as long of a line as it looks. Yeah, we're getting straight forward. It'll be one rotation. That sounds great to me. But yeah, like they could have had all of this open. I don't know why they didn't want to. Dodgem is always a very fun ride, and now we are on our way to go listen to a show and watch a show that I'm hearing is happening here on International Street. So let's go.
Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's coming to Santa Claus is coming to town. Hey! Merry Christmas and a happy holiday to you. If you sing the doggy, maybe Santa Claus will visit you. The happiest of holidays.
Right through these windows you can see people making cookies. You can pay a little bit of an extra fee to make Christmas cookies with your family. Another thing that is definitely very fun, Mrs. Claus's cookie decoration. Mrs. Cookie's decorating. It is $24.99 for that though, so it does not come at a cheap price, but I believe that's for all of you to take part in it. Now, something that I will say for Kings Island's entertainment is that they have hired a bunch of triple threats. That's really what they are. Where you have at Cedar Point a lot of people who specialize in dance or they specialize in singing, and that's the thing that they do like overall. So that's their like forte. Instead, here you don't have just the forte. You have people who are carrying both ends. The singers are also dancers, and the dancers are also singers. So I kind of love that. It's kind of a cool thing, but sometimes it maybe makes it a little bit less perfect, I think. But they did very, very good. And the dancers and performers that I just watched, there were some definitely standout voices there where I was just like, okay, I see you. So I love that. I love being able to find some awesome talent here in these parks, and I think it's definitely worthwhile. It's also really fun to watch the performers in these parks go on to do other things as they move throughout the years. Now I'm headed into the rebranded Tannenbaum House for just simply a bathroom before I go hit another show. Looks like there's also a show going on right now, maybe just the end of this one. Hey, I see some familiar faces up there too. Now, I have mentioned that there are some places here at Kings Island where you can get a little bit warm besides being in the igloos that you can rent. And this is definitely one of those places. And what I love about it is it's a multitasking kind of a place. You can come here, you can grab a drink, you can grab some food, and you can go see a show. So all three of those things I think are really helpful because you're able to get tons of stuff done all at one moment rather than waiting individually to go see a show or to go grab a drink or whatever it is that you need to do. Over here, if you're wanting to go skating, meaning ice skating up at the front on the main fountain, then you come here to pick up your skates and to check in. Now that is also an extra cost though. So one other thing to consider, definitely a fun activity for you and your family. Now you do reserve that all online now though, through the app here at Kings Island. If you look across the lake there is the Mercado, which we're familiar with. We've all talked about that. But inside the Mercado, there is a closed off area during Winterfest. It is called the Holiday String Along. It's definitely a fun kind of thing to go see. So we're gonna go check it out. Now during the main season, this is all completely open. So you cannot have this like warm area during the main season. But right now, that's definitely different. Another beautiful area back here. I love the way all the lights look. It's such a pretty place. Oh my word. This is for the show. I'm afraid I won't get in. We'll have to see.
The lights are pretty. We're gonna watch a new show. Are you with us? Yeah. Go ahead. Hi guys, keep heading that way for me. Okay.
Yeah, thank goodness it's a very large show space. I love this set for Tinker's Toy Factory. I moved. Wow, I wasn't quite sure if the front row would actually have a very nice look to it or not. I kind of thought the stage might be in the way, but it's like perfect.
Repeat after me. Up on the roof, baby. 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 The roof baby's right here. Jolly old St. Nicholas. Ho, ho, ho.
All right, that show was great. It's always really fun to see Tinker and his pals. It is such a cheesy show. But the costumes were fantastic and the singing was very, very good. So I liked all of that. It was very, very fun to watch. So from what I've seen, it looks like skating happens in half-hour increments. You can skate around the fountain here. It is an extra cost for that. And it is a you get in line about a half hour before your time for actually skating. So it is quite a time suck on your day, but if you and your family are wanting to do this, that would be something really fun. Now, if you have a pass in particular, I would recommend it. I would not recommend a lot of these extras if you don't already have a Cedar Fair pass, because you can get in for free. Like I got in for free today. So if I paid a little bit of extra money to go ice skating with my family, that would be really fun. They do also have the kids helpers with skating also. So those are, I think, are really nice too. That's really, really fun. Now, I forgot to come back here. There are definitely some really fun photo ops. My daughter and I have really enjoyed those in past years. This one's new, but again, a very cool one there. And back here by Congo Falls, you have a kids slide. Really not even kids. It's like one of the carnival slides that you have. It's definitely fun. It's almost like an ice toboggan slide. And my daughter and I did this last year also. This was a blast. This was one of the highlights of the night. It's very, very fun, but you wait for a very long time for a very short amount of time in the fun. That being said, I've done some of these before, something like this, that it really hurts if you get your finger caught in it. This, you can't get your finger caught in, so it's definitely fun one way or another. It's not my favorite thing out of all of the things, but... And then you can watch ice sculpting right here, and it looks like this guy is already working on some ice sculpting, but look at the stuff he's already created. I mean, that is fantastic. They always do a great job with the stuff that they create here at Kings Island. And now it's time to go check out some merch. Ornaments. Diamondback ornament. Shiny stuff. Orion and Winterfest ornament. Man, it is like almost impossible to walk in here. Winterfest mugs and tumblers. I'm so freaking cold sweater. Winterfest sweater. Winterfest sweater. Holiday mode sweater. Holiday mode. I know that's not really what the song is, but it works. Tumblers and additional mugs. Those are really cool too. I might need one of those. Slay all day t-shirt or long sleeve tee. Winterfest ear flap hats. Buzz your girlfriend woofs. Puppy love sweater. Aw. Winterfest ugly Christmas sweater. I might need one of these. Light up bubble wands and Minecraft swords. Christmas squishmallows. Winterfest beanies. Yes, they are beanies, not toboggans. Kings Island long sleeve tee. Santa Paws long sleeve tee. Happy holidays. I love both of those. And another really cute Christmas granny sweater. Winterfest mugs. Ugly Christmas sweater mugs. Why be naughty when it feels so good to be nice mugs. Naughty is the new nice t-shirt. Ugliest sweater with a mirror on it. Kind of low-key savage. Not Christmas related, but I love all of these. Must be this tall to ride. I love them all. Christmas light necklaces. Snoopy warm hats. Winterfest sweater. And another Kings Island Winterfest sweater. Nondescript stuffed animals. We have more light up things over here also. I've heard these wands are interactive. Apparently, though, they're interactive with things all across the park, and including like Mystic Timbers has a spot, but you get a map with it that will show you all the different places where it's interactive. They have more that you can buy over on this side also, and then we're headed into the North Pole Post Office. Oh, in here you That's all right, thank you. But that's really cool. I love it. We've been through here before, but they have tons of different candies, all kinds of things. Some gingerbread men, Christmas tree ornaments, and then of course, who doesn't like some fudge and sweet stuff during the holidays? Everyone likes that. The ice cream shop is now Blitzen's Hot Beverage Bar. Of course, this is always Kings Island's holiday area. But you've got even more now. Oh, I love these. Those are so cool. This is just Christmas overload. And it's not mostly Kings Island merch. It's just stuff you can buy for Christmas. You can take home. And at any point in the year, you can take home Christmas stuff from this shop. Or from these two shops. They're a bit more done than normal though, right now. Got all kinds of different ornaments, toboggans, or beanies, like I said earlier, magnets, nutcrackers, and even some gingerbread houses. Peanuts holiday gifts. Winterfest Snoopy, gingerbread Snoopy, Snoopy Christmas tea, Santa Snoopy sweatshirt, Christmas sweater Snoopy, Snoopy Christmas ears, winter pattern Snoopy, winter blanket Snoopy, Peanuts Christmas tree. Oh my word, I might need one of those so bad. Kings Island Christmas sweater, Peanuts winter blanket, Snoopy snow cone machine, Snoopy stockings. I love them so much. And more Snoopy stockings. Snoopy beanies. Once again, they're beanies, not toboggans. Puffy coat Snoopy. Snoopy decorations. Peanuts nutcracker. Peanuts decorations of all kinds. Now, I am a sucker for a parade. You guys know this. I love live entertainment. But we haven't done a ton of rides yet. So, it's time to go hit several rides right now. And the one that we're going to try to hit is Mystic Timbers. Now, right now is a great time for that because you have tons of people waiting in lines for the parade. So while they wait in line for the parade, hopefully and usually the lines are a little bit shorter for some of the rides. So I can hop on the rides and get those done. So let's go accomplish something fun here. This area is always my favorite area of the park. You can just see everything. You're up on a hill. It is a beautiful sight here at Kings Island. There's a great family photo op over here. Look at how much more empty it is back here now that the parade is going on. Hopefully that bodes well for us. Now, I am by myself and I could do the single rider line, but I kind of like to see how long the line really is, and that's not a bad line at all. All right, here we are. This looks like maybe a 20-minute wait or so. There's only one time for the parade, so that is the reason why it is so dead back here. So take advantage of this time if you don't care about going to see the parade. I do care. I'm just not going to see it today. I'll go tomorrow. 18 minutes. Maybe 19 by the time the next train comes. That ride is always so much fun. It gets people hype as soon as they get off of it. I had a little kid right next to me who said, "It was scary." And I said, "Oh yeah, bad scary or good scary?" And he was like, "Fun scary." This time we're just gonna get regular deep fried potatoes, that's all. Nothing different or special. All right, these look delicious. And they smell really good too, of course, because there's bacon on them. Let's see how they taste. She did say they're hot, they're steaming. Wow, look at that. Oh my word. Falls apart. It's so cold. There is also the train. That's a very fun thing for families to do. It takes you through the 12 days of Christmas with little light up things all along the path. It's pretty fun. Mystic Timbers has a really short line still, so night is the time to hit that.
He was chubby. Right, jolly old elf. And I liked what I saw. Spot
One of my favorite things about this each year is Charlie Brown's tree lot. It's just a fun, simple little thing where you walk down, see all the many Christmas trees. And then if you look hard enough, you should be able to find the not so pretty one. There it is. I always love that. It'll be pretty with a little bit of love, Charlie Brown. Of course, we have the kids area too. Woodstock's gliders, I don't remember that ever being there before. Lots of fun free experiences with kids. And at this point in the night, this is the perfect time to do them because most families with kids have left by this point. Now, I know that Songs of the Nativity is going on. I don't know where it is. Here it is. It's been relocated. It is sad though, there's no animals. They've taken the animals away. I have a feeling the animals were quite a drain on their budget, so that kind of makes sense, I suppose. We're gonna try to hit Boo Blasters here at the end of the night. She's not as pretty as Hogwarts or Disney, but she'll do. Speaking of places to get warmed up, this is another great place for that. Blasters is always a good time no matter what, and it's definitely been a fun night here at Kings Island. It's been a very relaxed walking around trying to get our bearings here at Winterfest kind of a night, but let's talk about whether or not I think it's actually worthwhile. First of all, the snow, this incredible landscape here, the entire city street in front of us, Recreation City Street in front of us. It's all beautiful. Also, I always bring these, and especially if you have kids, you definitely need these. These are hot hands, but these are like super hot hands. And get them for you, get them for your kids. It's essential for this park at night in the winter time. You definitely need it because it gets very, very cold, and it's been pretty cold tonight also. Is Winterfest worth it though? Well, okay, I'm gonna try to be as unbiased as I possibly can be. If you are someone who loves coasters, this may not be worthwhile for you. This may not be the event that you need to come to. You need to come at the beginning of the season this next year. But if you like a few coasters, just a little bit, because you do have 2 coasters that you can ride. We only hit one of them tonight. And if you are someone who likes a balance of things, you like some shows, you like some flat rides, you like some parades, and you like some coasters, then definitely you should come enjoy it. The drinks are spectacular. It's a very fun place to come, and it's an incredible atmosphere, obviously. If you are just looking to get out and go celebrate the holidays, then absolutely come here. Well, that was magical. I was just standing here and all of these characters just came walking by. It's the end of the day, but that was pretty cool. Now, a base ticket costs $34.99 for adults for this, or for junior or senior tickets, meaning for senior citizens, it's $19.99. So it can be a pretty decent investment to be able to come here just for a day ticket. Now, I would say if you're spending that kind of money to come here for daily tickets, I'm not really sure if it's worthwhile. And the reason is because you have 5 hours to get as much done as you possibly can. And depending on the day, it can be crazy busy. Now, the middle of the season may be better. This is the very first day of this season. So actually, I would say probably next week would be more worthwhile because you'll have fewer people here, fewer people out trying to celebrate, because right now it's a holiday weekend. Everyone is off work and you have tons of people out ready to celebrate the holidays. However, if you have a pass, it's a no-brainer. Absolutely come here. If you've already spent the money on a pass for this season or for next season, you are able to come in. And it's definitely worthwhile to buy that 2024 season pass in order to come and enjoy Winterfest here this winter. I think it's definitely worthwhile, even just for this, because at that point you can come as many times as you want this next year and you'll never run out of time that you can come. So spending that $100, not a problem in my opinion, if you wanted to come multiple times this coming summer. Of course, if you already have the season pass, then it's even more worthwhile. If you already got your money's worth, which I already did, and then you come here and you do one thing, then come and do one thing and have a relaxing day at the park. It's so worthwhile just to come and hang out and have a beautiful place to be, and also to get a few thrills in and to ride a couple of experiences and maybe to do some flat rides and maybe see a couple of really good quality shows. Like all those things together, that's worth the price of however little I'm paying at this point after having bought the pass for the last several years. So let me know for you guys, is it worthwhile for you? Do you love to come to Winterfest, or would you love to come to Winterfest? Let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. As usual, press that subscribe button if you haven't, because if you haven't, you're not cool people yet, and you're cool people. You're just not cool people yet, obviously, right? Cool people in waiting. So thank you guys so much for watching, and let's go.
Happy holidays!
Guys, I just don't want to leave. This is one of those places that has that magical feeling, and I just don't want to go. I need to go, but I'll be back tomorrow, so I'm consoling myself with that. Let's go. Vikings Island. See you again tomorrow. Hey, thanks for watching. I release theme park related videos at least a couple times a week, so press that subscribe button if you made it this far. Also, check out similar videos in the playlist to the right, or find my newest video to the left. Thanks again, and let's go!